Hello there, come to you live from Moscow. You're watching RT International. Now, more than 400 arrests have been made at the US Capitol building in Washington at a mass sit-in by a group known as Democracy Spring. The movement is calling for changes in America's political system. They want less money from big business involved in politics and to protect voting rights. Our correspondent, Caleb Moppin, has more now from the protest.
So we're out here in front of the U.S. Capitol, and as you can see, there's a crowd of protesters around me here because this is one of the Democracy Spring protests taking place all throughout the month of April. Now, as you can see over by the building, up on the steps of the U.S. Capitol, there are a number of protesters who are still waiting to be arrested. The reason that the arrests are being delayed is because there's actually not enough room in the jails to hold all the people who've been arrested. The words unprecedented have been used by the Capitol Police to describe what took place today. Hundreds of people have gotten themselves arrested in order to raise awareness about the issue of money in politics.
One person, one vote! One person, one vote! One person, one vote! One person, one vote! One person, one vote!
They're trying to get money out of politics. That's what we need.
The vote is being suppressed all across the country. And we believe one person, one vote, that's what the democracy is supposed to mean. And people are here to make that real.
I'm happy that folks are taking this really seriously and that people feel strongly enough they're willing to put their bodies on the line.
Caleb Moppin reporting there. Well, the hashtag Democracy Spring has been trending on social media in the US, and some are also using the hashtag Media Blackout to express their frustration with how little coverage the story is getting in the mainstream media.
Where is CNN? Where is CNN? Where is CNN? Where is CNN?
Where's the corporate media? 31,000 live viewers on one Facebook feed.
CNN, MSNBC, NBC News. You don't even report the news anymore. You black out so many important stories.
It joins yet again another series of stories with no national coverage. It goes into this waistband bin, this vacuum of stories that aren't covered for reasons I don't know. This reminds me in many respects of how Occupy Wall Street was covered at first. The international media looked at it, alternative media looked at it, but local and domestic mainstream media dismissed it as, oh, a bunch of kids. If you want to find out what's going on in this country, don't go to this mainstream media, go elsewhere.
As the Democracy Spring protests continue in Washington, Ron Paul, a former contender for the US presidency, told us that American politicians are not interested in democratic elections.
Democracy is just, just talk. They're not really interested in democratic elections. So we send young kids over to the Middle East, fight and kill and die, and enforce elections on them and pretend that, oh, they have elections now. And yet at the same time, the Libertarians can't get into debates. The Green Party can't get into debate. Both parties are alike, but I think this is very good that this is coming about. People are starting to realize the whole system is rigged.